Collective. So I was thinking, so I woke up with that song and tell me where your love lies. Think the way you spend the night underneath the sunrise. Right? Underneath the sunrise. Tell me where your love lies. Or underneath the moonlight. Probably the moonlight. Anyways. Yeah. So I'm just sitting here and it's just like, let me try a different manifestation technique. I'm like, I want somebody to call me today and say, hey, do you want to go shopping, out to eat, into the movies? That's what I want today. And then I picked up this deck and I opened it and it said wishes coming true, right? And I was like, I'm going to detach however it happens, and I'm going to be willing to say yes and accept it any way it comes. Okay? And then now I look at blessing in disguise. I don't know. But, protection, rebellion. Yeah, see? Those are like ducks or swans. You see that? So, I just say that joking. I mean, I wouldn't mind if somebody said, you want to go buy an outfit, you want to go out to eat, into the movies, Most likely it would be my dad for Mother's Day or something. But I just wanted to see if that's possible. Like, wake up, say that, and see if it happens today, Anyways. And then I just heard that, and before I put on the camera, I said, let me go see if my plant needs to be watered and open the shade a little. So that's what I did. And I seen a book that I have found. I think it was the same day that I found that stuff, the knit thing in the whatever, or the next day. Peaceful Places in Boston. Look at the swan. I was like, yeah, just to go out and just have a good time with. Go to the swan boats. And I remember that was one of the first places me and Vito went when I was pregnant, when we first, yeah. That was the big first fight we got into after that, when I found out that he had a girlfriend. When I found, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yep. So it was bittersweet. Like, gosh, like, why? Why do men gotta always mess it up like that? And that would have been nothing because I guess, they were already at the tail end of their relationship and he just like went from one to another, which that I don't like when people do that. I mean, I'm not saying I haven't been guilty of that before, but that was when I was young and immature. I felt like I said, I feel like we weren't mature enough. He wasn't mature enough. He wasn't ready to take on the seriousness that he claimed that he was ready for. Why do men always do that? It always seems like that. I want to say, but it always seems like that. Like, I was just getting that new apartment myself. Yeah, I was pregnant, but the reality is everything was fast and we should just take, and he was still living at home, and he was just going through custody and needed to get custody of his kid. And so it just seemed like that, but like that's serious stuff. So you would think that you'd be ready to put away the childish shit. And I shouldn't have had to spend our first New Year's Eve at home crying by myself with the newborn baby because you didn't want me to go to a family party, your brother's new house. What kind of shit is that? It's like we moved in together and we had moved in together, I think it was August or September. And by Thanksgiving, I was already kicking him out the first time. Like, it's like, this is what I was saying. Like, you claim you're ready for all this. You used me. That's what I'm saying. I feel like he might have spent all that money on me in the beginning, but he seen me as a meal ticket. And that's probably why his other girlfriend he was with, she probably had money, and that's why he was so willing to just put me on the back burner. Because all he cared about is him and his daughter. Literally. That's it. Those emails, like, will forever be etched in my mind. And I still forgave him for that. And that was the first day of my orientation that I had to deal with that. For my job at Harvard Vanguard. I couldn't even concentrate. I was crying the whole day. He put me through so much. And I swear that's why. I'm telling you, if his cousin wasn't in the car that day, yeah. Most likely it would have been a wrap for him. I feel that strongly. Just because of how it ended up. As much as I want to see all the good. Yeah, it was good because I was the backing. But as soon as it all falls apart, it looks like it's my fault, right? It looks like I'm the bad one and Peter was the best boyfriend I ever had, right? Right. Because it's okay for guys to be scumbag cheaters. People don't understand. Some women can't deal with cheaters. Like, it physically affects our health. Some women, I guess, can. I remember my mom used to say that all the time. Yeah, she used to say a lot of things, though. Anyways, but yeah, Swan Boats. Peaceful Places. Healing Garden. 55. Oh, 55. Keep getting 5-5. This Peaceful Place number 55 is a healing garden. Ooh, in Beacon Hill, Boston. Howard Felder. The views of Beacon Hill, the Longfellow Bridge, and the Charles River from the Secret Terrace Garden on the 8th floor of Massachusetts General Hospital's Yawkey Center. Oh, yeah. MGH is where I had the surgery. Okay, so I'm picking up on my baby daddy's energy still. That's most appropriate because of the Howard U. Felder MD Healing Garden, which is located just down the corridor from the hospital's cancer center. It was designed to provide both comfort and delight to those who are dealing with this dreaded illness, either loved ones or their own. Mm. 8th floor in the Yawkey Center for Outpatient Care, 55 Fruit Street. Yeah. My kids went through a lot of surgeries. Williamstown. Yeah, we went to the Berkshire. I was thinking about the Berkshires, the trip that we went to in the Berkshires. Yeah, I was thinking about that earlier today. I had a dream about that. I was thinking about how I won that trip. Yeah. But I don't know. It just said something about obstacles, hardships were a blessing in disguise. Like, damn. To protect me? Like, damn. That's terrible. I'm just feeling like something underlying, though. There was sabotage. But no, there's just no moral compass. I should have known. You gotta be careful. You know, you're young. You make mistakes. Okay, we got a lot of 4-8s. 4-8s. 4-8, 4-8, 4-8s. Peaceful places. Anyways. Yeah. Protection. I keep getting that. Rebellion. So some kind of change happened for somebody's protection. Why is this sticking out? Great blessing. 6666. Nurture yourself, your needs, desires, and boundaries. Self-love. Letting go. Opportunity needs to squeeze in somewhere. 101. Somebody's going through a spiritual awakening. A change. Okay, so that's what I was picking up. I'm like. So. Yeah, some kind of alignment is happening. Yeah. Pushing back. Rebellion. Yeah. So somebody, I don't know. There's a lot of pushback. Okay. Make space for something meaningful and expand your spirit to all areas of your life. Boundaries. New beginnings, personal development, new phase in a religious or spiritual conquest. You're going through a spiritual awakening, which can feel like the dark night of the soul. You're on the path to enlightenment, and this too shall pass. 1551. Hold your vision. Beautiful. Courageous and brave spirit. Yeah. So what, is coming up. So this is a situation in where somebody really needed protection, okay? To preserve who you were, your spirit that was beautiful and courageous needed to be protected from somebody that would have killed it. Yeah. Uh-huh. Let go of things that are weighing you down. Yeah. Limitless potential. 0000. Understanding. 10-10. It's up to you. Ending. So that could be 10 years. 10 years. Yeah, recently, like it took 10 years. Yeah, like maybe boundaries. It's been about 10 years maybe that, yeah, tension right here. Serves as a timely reminder that anything can be accomplished. If you can dream it, and that's so funny how I was saying that, there is no reason you can't make it a reality. If something is in the possession of another person, it is also available to you. So try to remain calm. What's meant for you won't pass you by. Let go of tension, relax. So yeah, so somebody had to put their boundaries up because of the tension. And no matter time, it could have been even over 10 years still, the tension is not going away. Yeah, it's just not. Yeah, it's up to you. And somebody's been so patient. Yeah. Unconditional loving to somebody who was very selfish. Just put it that way. Yeah. You will soon come into contact with the appropriate individuals, circumstances, and resources. I feel itchiness on my forehead right now. What is that? Is there anything there? No. Edges. On the edge. I'm on the edge of glory, and I'm hanging on a moment with you. I'm on the edge, the edge, the edge, the edge, the edge, the edge, the edge. I'm on the edge of glory. So someone, yeah, could be reminiscing about when they came into contact and the experiences over time and how things just went left, or yeah, rebellion, yeah, respect went out the window. Very important. Just what you allow to come before you. Yeah, just go crazy. 111 intuition. Clarity. Yeah, self-realization. Patience. 111. 555. Clarity. Great transformation, major changes, opportunity, fast-paced forward process. You aren't a victim of circumstances, rather you're the beneficiary of it. If that weren't the case, life would be pretty dull. You will set yourself up for success in the long run if you're willing to adapt to the shift. Everything is working out for the best. At long last, you're accomplishing what you set out to do. Everything will work out perfectly in the end. 1122, great shift. Personal growth, spiritual development, manifesting goals, oneness, connection, and completion. 1122, that date keeps coming up a lot. First, focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts. Then expand your horizons and permit yourself to try something new. So many positive shifts are in store for you. The world around you is changing in favor of your intentions. 1515. So somebody wants to take action, okay? To try to work out something. Hoping everything will work out in the end. Earlier I was saying, like, yeah, I got to start from scratch, start from the beginning. Sometimes that's what's necessary. Focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts. Yeah. Then expand your horizons to permit yourself to try something new. So many positives are in store for you. The world around you is changing in favor of your intentions. That's funny how I said that. So maybe right now this is a time that someone's very abundant and literally the universe is willing to give you whatever you ask for. Yeah. Release. Maybe because you've released something. Yeah. You've released something, so the universe is kind of waiting, I'm getting. Jelly bean. Bean. Release. Balance. What goes around comes around. Your current circumstances are ending, so you might take advantage of better ones. If you're experiencing a significant change or conclusion, viewing your life as a series of cycles or chapters may be helpful. How can you make room for something new to emerge? Willpower, 1818, 999. Success. Proposal or change is coming up. You're destined for greatness. Persistence. A lovely partnership or an epic romance is also in the cards. Somebody feels like since releasing somebody's willpower has ceased to persist. Yeah, to go after what they want. Like, stay committed to talents or perseverance. Yeah, someone could see somebody's spirit has definitely changed. Somebody's not so willing to take chances anymore. Yeah. Since they felt like they have to be protected from everything because of all the scheming, lies, betrayal. Yeah. Somebody doesn't have faith anymore in themselves. Yeah. Hopefully dreams will come true soon. Slow down. Physical health. Communicate clearly and keep healthy boundaries because it'll affect your physical health. It's true. Some people can't be with, no matter what. No matter if it seems like life was better.